It's a Gerann! It's a Gerann! It's a Gerann special! I could just hear him laughing at this already. How you doing, buddy? Let's get to the first of your 3 questions in this viewer special. What is your top 3 and top worst 3 Elimination Chamber matches of all time? That is interesting. I can't actually name the worst 3, but I could probably tell you my least favorite, for lack of a better description. I felt the Elimination Chamber matches for SmackDown in 08 and 09 were not that great. The one in... No, because it was still No Way Out. No, it was used for that way. It's been such a long time since I've seen that. Particularly the 09 one was where where Edge loses the WWE Championship, but loses the World Heavyweight title, but manages to... Hang on. No, that's not right. Yeah, he loses the WWE title, but then cons his way into the World Heavyweight title situation on Raw and takes the title off of John Cena. I think it was the Intercontinental Championship match at Elimination Chamber 2015. No disrespect to Ryback, I didn't think that match was all that great. But now for my top 3. Actually, no. The Elimination Chamber match from SummerSlam 03. Ugh. Just no. Especially with Triple H hardly wrestling. Sends Old Faithful and the sledgehammer to Goldberg's head in order to keep the belt. And it's like, I appreciate the man was injured, but what was he even doing in the match? I don't know. Probably third favorite will be the Elimination Chamber match at New Year's Revolution 2005 for the vacated World Heavyweight title, which, oddly enough, Triple H won. Much to everyone's chagrin. Edge retaining at Elimination Chamber 2011, and unfortunately this was Edge slowly on his way out at the time. But I think my all-time favorite Elimination Chamber match is the very, very first one. Live from Madison Square Garden in 2002 at the 2002 Survivor Series. The first match of its kind, where it's elements of Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and War Games. And you had the first 6 superstars to partake in this experimental match. Booker T, Kane, Chris Jericho, Chris Jericho, RVD, Triple H, and making his second appearance in the ring that year since returning at SummerSlam 2002, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And this has to be said, Shawn, with limited amount of wrestling ring time, I mean, even at SummerSlam 2002, I do not know how he pulled that off, but to go into the Garden and to capture his first world title since dropping the then World Wrestling Federation Championship to Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14. You know, the comeback was complete. You know, and this is a little thing. Shawn says he declined to be champion again because of the schedule, but Shawn was such a deserving superstar that he deserved more than just one world title reign that only lasted a month. Because the only title reign Shawn had since then was the unified tag team title reign he had with Triple H towards the end of his in-ring career. And I will go on record for saying at WrestleMania 23 it should have been Shawn to win the WWE title. He needed that one more, at least in my eyes. But yeah, I mean, it also RVD clinging to the chain walls like he was Spider-Man. And a little bit of context, folks. The first Spider-Man movie was out that year, and the Garden was in New York. It's like, it was perfect. That is my favorite chamber match. Question 2. How often do you watch History, Discovery, and Wildlife channels? I only really watch it when there's something pertaining to dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, and steam locomotives, because everyone knows I got a thing for steam trains. Not in the obsessive anorak sense. I just find there's something quite majestic and marveling about them. You know, whereas before, back in the day, and most people will understand where I'm coming from, you know, train spotting was a thing where you take off the numbers. It's a big deal these days just to go down to a station or, you know, get behind the fence at line side and take photos and video footage and then upload it to YouTube. I mean, I'm no different. I've done the same. But that is probably when I've ever watched said channels. Number 3. Have you ever watched Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda? If so, even if you only saw glimpses of it, what did you think of it? I don't think I've actually ever seen it, dude, so can't answer that fully for you on that one. That'll about do it. Those have been your 3 questions for this week. You know how this shtick works by now. Leave a question in the comment section below if this is on YouTube, Dynamic Night, Facebook, Twitter, or over at the fabulous people at River City Gamers. How you doing, by the way, guys? But until then, ask again.